stampers and scrapbookers today. This is Kelly Acheson at astampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Today on the One Stamp at a Time blog hop, we were challenged this month in June to make a scrapbook page. I saw it as a great opportunity to showcase how all of Stampin' Up's products can be used for your scrapbooking. You can make some really quick and easy, beautiful pages using some of our die cuts, our beautiful designer series paper, and our 12 by 12 cardstock. I'm going to make a matching card to go with the scrapbook page, and I'll explain a little bit more about this after I show you how to make the card. It's super easy. I think you're really going to like it. Let's get started. I always like to start out with the cardstock layers first. And you will find all of these dimensions and product ordering links on my blog at www.astampabove.com. First thing I've got here is a piece of Pacific Point that is 4 1/4 by 11. I've scored it at 5 1/2, and you want to burnish that edge so it's got a nice crisp fold. Then I've got some of the Garden Impressions designer series paper. This is a little 6 by 6 pack of the prettiest abstract type designer series paper. There's just a ton of different images and patterns in here, and it's all color coordinated. I absolutely love it. I've been having a blast with it. And I love the fact that Stampin' Up! Puts the coordinating colors right on the label with these packs of paper, so you know what colors. I was looking for, okay, what color did I want to do my base? And then I went through here and I thought, oh, Pacific Point, that's where I got this from. So I love that. So this is our Garden Impressions designer series paper. This is 4 by 5 1/4. I've got a piece of Whisper White for the inside that is also 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've got a scrap of Pacific Point and a scrap of white for some die cutting. First thing I'm going to do here, this is a really easy card that I made to match my scrapbook page. And I'll bring that in just a second. I'm going to add my designer series paper to my card front. Then we're going to do a little bit of stamping on the inside layer. I'm using the I'm using the Abstract Impressions stamp set here. And I've got So Saffron, Pacific Point, and Shaded Spruce for my ink colors. So I'm going to do some flower stems first. And this stamp set comes with thick flower stems, or blades of grass, I like to call them, and thinner ones. I'm going to stamp off once for the thick ones, and I'm just going to stamp this across the bottom of my layer here. And I see I've got some type of a little piece of lint or something on there. So I'm going to wipe that off. Okay, here we go. Now we're back in business. Okay, and then I'm going to come in full strength with the smaller stems and just stamp those any place here. Remember, this is abstract, and it certainly is abstract. Then I'm going to come in with Pacific Point and So Saffron, and I just stuck my finger in the ink. So you've got two different sizes here of flower abstract images. Again, I'm going to do the bigger one in my lighter color, which is my So Saffron. And I'm just going to come in here and stamp that. And again, remember, this is very abstract, so there's nothing perfect about this. Then I'm going to come in with the smaller images, which are accent images for these little flowers in the Pacific Point. And I'm just going to add the accents here. And if I can find my flowers. There we go. And one more right there. Okay, and this is just the inside of my card, so you have a little bit of writing space in here. I don't like this. We're going to do something different. Things don't always turn out the way we want them to, and I decided that I do not like this color combination. So we're going to start over on the inside layer. Let's try this again. Shaded spruce, stamp off. I'm going to bring my stems down a little further so they're not sticking up so much. I think that's a really good plan. And then I'm going to come in with the darker, which is just really full strength ink, and stamp some of these thinner stems or blades of grass, as I like to call them. And then I'm going to clean this off with my fabulous chamois. And I'll clean this one off too because I got some ink on my block and I don't want to make edges any place. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp off with the Pacific Point and then come in and do my flowers. I think I'm going to like this a lot better. That other color combination just did not work for me. And sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes when you're messing around, you just have to try things. I thought it would be very pretty and vibrant, and it just wasn't working. And I think I love this. This looks so much better. I'll let you guys decide. We've got this piece or this piece, right? Hands down, this one. Okay. Now we can continue on. Sorry for that delay. Here we go. Make sure I don't drop my card in my open ink pad. I know you guys are probably biting your nails thinking I'm gonna drop it, and I may yet. Next, I'm going to do a little die cutting. So we have these scraps of Pacific Point and Whisper White. I'm gonna cut out this beautiful butterfly. And by the way, this comes to us from the Springtime Impressions, which is the matching framelits. And you get the butterfly, this cute little flower, and this floral spray. So I'm going to do my butterfly. I'm going to do a piece of white with the stitched shape framelit. And using my layering circles, I'm going to do a scalloped layer for the back of my white layer. So I'm going to take this to my Big Shot. I'll be right back. Okay, here comes all of our elements. So for my white layer, again, I'm bringing in Pacific Point, and I just love the font on this greeting, and I love what it says. There's so much to love about you. And we're going to stamp that right there. I've got my butterfly. That's going to be our embellishment for the front of this super simple card. And now we're ready to put it together. How about some dimensionals? Who doesn't love dimensionals, right? You know what? I think I'm not going to use dimensionals on here. I'm using it on the butterfly instead. So we're just going to glue down, there's so much about you, so much to love about you, right in the middle. Make sure I have it straight here. And then I'll get a mini dimensional out here for my butterfly. And I think I'll just put that right up here so it's kind of coming onto my greeting. And here we go. What do you think, you guys? Wasn't that simple? Super easy. I do like this so much better. Super, super easy card. The paper makes it beautiful. And I've got a card that matches the scrapbook page. So if I wanted to, whoops, let's turn it the right way. If I wanted to, I could give this in a 12 by 12 frame as a gift. And of course, add pictures along here. I used that floral spray here, and I did it with the Designer Series paper that is in a soft, or a So Saffron pattern. What do you guys think? This scrapbook page went together so quick, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. We have 8.5 by 8.5. This is shaded spruce, which is the same green I used for my stems. A Pacific Point base. These two pieces are 4 by 5. This piece is 3 by 3, and this piece is 5 by 3. This is a super easy layout to use for scrapbooking. And then I added this little banner up here with some of our really cute polka dot ribbon. And that is for our journaling, because you should always have journaling on your scrapbook pages. There you go. Now remember, you can order all these products on my blog, www.astampabove.com. You can click right up here in the top right corner and it'll take you right to my blog. If you're watching this on YouTube, there is a link underneath the video that will take you directly to this specific post. When you click up here, it's just going to take you to my blog, and whatever I added to it on the day you're watching it is what you're going to find. But if you go to YouTube, you'll find the direct link under there that'll take you right to this, where I'll have all the ingredients and all the dimensions that I've used. And remember, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, hey, I'd love to earn your business. You can pop me an email at kelly@astampabove.com. and I would be happy to send you a catalog if you don't have one. The catalog is gorgeous, and if you're a stamper, you really should have one. Don't forget to click down here on my subscribe button so you don't miss anything I have coming out on YouTube. And last but not least, I'd like to thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.